Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of King Yella talking about how his own homies robbed him. But check this out. Before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all my day ones. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. This video right here really hit home because he says that his own homies robbed him at one point, and I've been through a situation very similar to that. So check this out. With no further ado, let's get you guys the Southsiders reaction. Let's go.
That's an untold story. I don't think a lot of people heard that. So this is when you were 19. Is this in the drill era or before?
No, this 09.
Okay. 3 years before.
It wasn't no drill, nothing. It wasn't no, I mean, you know, they've been cracking in Chicago, but, you know, that drill shit ain't come to like 2011, 2012. And I'll say, yeah, like 2011, 2012, yeah.
And you was on the block just kicking it?
Well, I mean, you know, I've been hustling all my life. I was on the block selling rocks, nigga, you hear me? But
check it out. That's when you say next question. All right? So check this out. Check this out. This is the part you say, next question. This motherfucker just said he was on the block selling rocks. Listen, it probably sounds like he's fucking around, right? But still, though. Later, motherfuckers be crying about the interviewer tricked me. I went to prison because of Vlad TV. Vlad is the feds, blah, blah, blah. Right here, you say, next question. You feel me? But he's just fucking around. But future reference for any motherfuckers out there that are really pushing, just say next question. Let's go.
But it wasn't, no, it wasn't, but it was back then, folks. They robbed me for like $200 Sean John leather, a fucking, what chain I had? I think and it was some corn hub. That shit was over fake anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even these niggas is, and the crazy part is, gang, these niggas was mad. They was mad, right? Because I'm hustling getting the money, folks. These niggas was pill head. Folks, give me a couple dollars so I go get some pills. I'm like, folks, I got a re-up, folks. I ain't got it right now. But that goes to, you tell a nigga, yeah, a million times. As soon as you tell them no, this is the type of shit they do. You know what I'm saying? That nigga show their true colors. You feel me?
Check this out. Let me put a pause right there. A lot of people can relate to this. You know how it is. We all know females like this, homies, even family, that we can be there for them a million fucking times. And the minute you say no for whatever reasons, it becomes a problem. They either stop talking to you, they beef with you, or they think that you're better than them, right? Listen, I once was told that I was a victim of my own success. I also once was told that you can do a million things that are great, and once you do one bad thing, it overshadows all the good, right? Listen, I have people in my life that I'm always there for. Listen, I'm the type of person where if I give you something, I ain't asking for it back. And let me tell you why. If a motherfucker asks me for $100, to me $100 really ain't shit. But if they're asking for it, they probably ain't got it. Then they probably ain't even got it to give it back to me. And a lot of times you lose that friendship if you ask for it back, because they might not have it to give it to you, so they feel embarrassed and they rather just dodge you. You feel me? Like they're thinking in their head like, damn, I ain't got the homies money. You feel me? I can't get it. I've been telling them every week that I'm gonna give it to them. Let me just fucking act like I don't see the phone call. So when I give something out or somebody asks to borrow from me, it's on the strength, right? I'm not the one to be blowing you up over $5. Even though I know homies that are like that. You know, they look at it like, hey, it's my penny. I want my penny. But I'm not petty like that, right? Listen, this is what I've learned throughout life. And maybe somebody out there can relate and use this in their life. To me, it's better to be owed a favor than be owed $1. You know, and that sounds crazy, but it's very true. Listen, if you loan out $100, right, you might get it back, you might not get it back, right? The possibility of you getting it back is probably slim to none. But if you give a motherfucker $100 and you tell him, here, fool, on the strength, just now when I need something, just make sure you're there, right? Say a couple of months down the line, I need a move, right? Instead of me hiring movers that are going to charge me $250, $300, I'm going to ring up that homie and be like, hey, fool, remember that $100? I need you to come help me move, dog. And guess what's going to happen? He's going to come and help me move so that way his tab can be clear. And in the long run, I ended up saving money, so I won. He won in the fact that he don't have to pay me back actual money. But I won because I saved money. I saved more money. So I'd rather have a motherfucker owe me a favor than owe me money. And that goes for a lot of things. Check this out. If a motherfucker on YouTube is fucking with me, guess what? Hey, homie, remember that favor you owe me? This YouTuber's fucking with me. Go get him. Nah, don't take that literal. But it is literal, if you get what I'm saying. But to all you motherfuckers out there, that might be something you might want to use in your life. Sometimes people out there, bro, let me tell you like this. A lot of people struggle. I thank God that I'm not one of those people. You feel me? And not being cocky or corny or nothing at all, but I've always been able to hold my weight. I've always been able to hustle. I've lost it all and I've hustled it all back. It's part of the game. You know what I mean? But there's people out there that do not have that game. There's people that actually struggle. To us, $100 might not mean nothing, but for them, it might mean a lot. So I don't look down on people. I don't look down. I don't judge. I don't disrespect. If a motherfucker needs $100 and I can push it, it's the homie. Why not? Here you go, homie. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll help you out for whatever reasons. So I know a lot of you guys can relate. But let's get back to this King Yella to see what else he got to say.
Half of them niggas dead now. Bums. One of them niggas running around sucking dirt dick. You feel me? And shit like that. You feel me? But,
So at this time you're selling, you're hustling.
Straight drop, baby. Yeah, that's work on the south side.
and
next question.
These you say so? Do they hop out the car? Like how does it go down? Do they act like they're buying from you or what?
Pulled up, boy. I was walking on Ada, 73rd, where I'm from. I'm on Ada. You feel me? Bending. I'm coming out the spot. And this wasn't no BDs. They was GDs. All of them. You feel me? Oh dang. But GD's been the most hated. GD's so big that we kill ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? The GDs.
Check it out. He should have said that his own homies robbed him. Listen, when you're from a gang, a lot of fucking foul shit happens. If you've ever been in a room with homies that are tweaked out and up for days, like you guys can be at the trap house, at the spot, at the homegirls pad, wherever you're at, and everybody there has been up for days and smoking scante, right? Or dope, or whatever you want to call it. After like the third day, these fools are bombing on each other. They're fighting with each other, disrespecting each other, ready to kill each other, because they're both out of their fucking rabbit ass minds. I've seen that shit face to face. I'm not the one to hit the pookie, but I'm the one to kick it at the trap house all day and try to make some money, right? So while I'm there, I see homies that are fucking smoked out for days trying to fuck each other up. So it happens. A lot of grimy shit happens. So homies do be doing each other dirty. Let me give you a quick little story. When I was back in the streets, back in the day, I used to wear a lot of red. And anybody that knows me knows that I like to wear a lot of red. So a couple of young homies, let me go back. So because I wear a lot of red, there's another hood across town that their color is red. Our hood colors is not red, but I wear a lot of red. So a couple of homies, young little homies, saw me wearing red. For some reason, they fucking didn't know my status and thought that I had switched over. Don't know fucking why, but they did. And one day when I wasn't home, they went all up in my apartment and took some shit. What, they take like a fucking laptop and I don't know, it was a bunch of dumb shit, right? Bunch of nothing. But all you gotta do is make a phone call. All I had to do was make a phone call and everything came back. Plus a DP. Plus a fair one. It was two little homies, right? And one of them, I actually jumped into the hood, so it was sort of like, damn fool, like you did me like that. You know, and his explanation was like, my bad, fool, I saw you wearing red, and for some reason I thought you were from the other side. Bitch, motherfucker, what the fuck you talking about? Right? But it wasn't that, though. This fool was just tweaked out of his fucking mind and thought that he could pull a fast one. Right? So end of the story is this fool caught a DP and caught a fair one with me. Right? And the other vato ended up running from the DP because he was scared. And then now that fool is dead, you know, to a non-related situation. It wasn't nothing to do with my situation, but that fool ended up dead, being a weak motherfucker, right? He wasn't built for it, you know. He's been to the pen too, but he just wasn't built for it. But that goes to show you that grimy shit happens. And check this out. I didn't throw my flag. I didn't call it quits. I didn't say I'm done. I chalked it up as part of the game. You feel me? And the homies took care of business. All I had to do was make a phone call. And because the structure is there, they called that fool up really quick and said, you better be here in 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes, homeboy. If you're not here in 5 minutes, I ain't picking up that phone call when you do call me. That fool was there with the quickness. Got his issue out the way, apologized, kept it pushing. Now that vato's a fucking bum out there somewhere. You know, it's a sad situation, but it's part of the game. And I'm not glorifying none of it. I'm just letting you guys know the way it runs out here. You know, only the real survive, bro. Only the solid ones survive. After all this time, I'm still here, you know, holding my own. You know, while a lot of motherfuckers fell off, PC'd up, ratted, you know, went to prison, died, killed themselves, you know, or smoked out the game. So to be able to be, you know, out there still, you know, after 30 and still be able to hold your weight, it means a lot, especially out here in these grimy ass streets. There's people that can last and there's people that don't last. You feel me? But grimy shit happens, and that could happen to anybody. So I better not see comments down there below talking shit about, damn fool, you let somebody rob you. Listen. Motherfuckers go up in your path when you're not there, you know, and can do what the fuck they want to do. This happens to the best of us. It's part of the game. If you out here running amok, you know that shit can happen. Along with many other things that can happen. You shoot motherfuckers, they shoot you too. You stab motherfuckers, they stab you too. You rob motherfuckers, they rob you too. It's part of the game. You know? But let's keep going. Let's see what the fuck King Yella got to say.
The GD's GDK. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, too. So, I don't know, you know. Them niggas some bums, though, man. Them niggas, you know, drug addicts. You niggas got problems. You would rob your own homie and take for some drugs. You feel me? Damn. Then at the end of the day, I got half of that shit back. Y'all still the guys. Like, it ain't like, I don't know. I know all these niggas' faces. I know what's happening. You feel me? G.O.D. Okay, you know. We had fake structure back then, big folks. Hold on, phone, we pull it back up. On game. You know, them niggas turned that half of that shit in. They hit me probably like what? The jacket, the chain. Probably like $300 or something. You feel me?
See, there you go. All he had to do was make a phone call and get his shit back. And it ain't even about the phone call. It's about the fuck that these bummy ass, crummy ass fools don't know how to make their own money. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people like that. Listen, every hood got fools that know how to hustle and make money. Every hood got fools that are out there murdering and killing shit, but don't know how to make money. There's a little bit of everything, you know. But at the end of the day, the story is, the lesson is this. You could help out 100 motherfuckers, bro, and they'll never be satisfied. You'll give them the world and they'll never be satisfied. They'll just want more and more and more. And when you cut them off, you ain't shit. When you cut them off, they'll talk negative about you. They'll disrespect you. You know, so sometimes it ain't even cool to help nobody out. You know what I mean? It's a turnoff. It's like, man, fool, I ain't about to help nobody. Every time I do, these crummy motherfuckers never appreciate shit. You know, but then you got homies that do appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? So it's really a 50-50. You know? But you can also be a victim of your own success. So, you know, just be aware of the situation. Be aware of the consequences that come behind good and bad. You know? And just know that when you become from a gang or a hood or a project building or whatever, your own homies can get you too. Your own homies can get you too. you know, being smoked out, they could be coming up with ideas, some stupid, weird ass shit. And just be like, damn, that fool's wearing red. He must be this now. Boom. Or this fool looked at me that way. Damn, he must not like me. Boom. You know, drugs be doing motherfuckers have some dirty ass thoughts. You know? Thoughts. Not, you know. But fuck it. Let this be a lesson. Like I've said before, and I've said it many times to the youngsters. This ain't a game that you want to get into. But if you plan on getting in and you're going to get in, go full-fledged. Don't go at all. Half-stepping will get you killed or sent to jail out here. You feel me? And to be able to make it a 30, it's a cold game. It's a long path. So best beware that so much shit's going to happen in between. But other than that, shout out to King Yella. Seems to be a real solid motherfucker. Seems to know that he fucking already did his dirty work and now he's just trying to chill and take care of his family. And I salute that. But other than that, to everybody out there that made it to the end of this video, write 200 down below. Make sure you guys hit the website and cop some gear. And other than that, I'm going to kill this video where it lay and call it a day. I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and I'm out.